Congratulations on the win. What's going through your head after your first UFC victory?
I'm super happy that I won, man. But looking back at it, I'm just don't get me wrong. He was a hell of a fighter, tough guy. But I just think I could have done way better. So I'm just looking forward to grow from here.
And then I was going to ask what it was like having a full camp before this fight, but I think on the broadcast,
yeah, it turns out I didn't.
Yeah, you had like a rib, something with a rib.
Yeah, well, I tore my MCL first, and then so I was off for a couple months like that, and then it was pretty much 2 days after I popped my rib and had to take another 2 months off, and then I got COVID, so I had to take another couple weeks off of that, almost another month, and it was legit just back to back to back to back, and then luckily I think my first day of training was January 2nd or whatever, that first Monday of the new year, and then I had these 5 weeks to get ready for the fight, and I was in shape, or like pretty good shape. I'm usually, I think, even in better shape, but yeah, it definitely felt better this fight than it did for the last one because I was just 4 days off the couch. But yeah, I was just getting dialed in. Luckily, I had some good people I got to work with size-wise. Shout out to Ozzy out of CMMA with Chad George Gym. He gave me a really good look. I sparred with him 4 times before the fight, and I was like, thank you very much because at least the range wasn't going to be so crazy, so I at least got that. But yeah, I was just getting dialed in. Maybe everything really started clicking again like 2 weeks ago. So if this fight would have been maybe another 2 weeks after this, I think I would have done a hell of a lot better.
Then round 1, it looked like he was trying to keep his range, trying to keep you at distance when you were coming in. And then round 2, you came out pretty aggressively right out of the gate. What did they say in between rounds that kickstarted this barrage of like?
My coach just told me, go get it. I was like, all right. If you look at my record, it's not all finishes for my wins except for this one. This is my first one. That's not a finish. And that's the way I like to do it, Even this one, I thought it was going to be over. I was kicking him in the leg. I was dropping him. And I was like, oh, he's not going to get up. He's going to be over. I guess I should have. I should have just pushed a little harder. But I really thought it was going to be over. I guess I'm just used to that local regional scene. They don't give them as much chances, But definitely going to mental note of that and go finish it next time.
Was that leg kick something you knew you could take advantage of given how tall and rangy he was, or just something that you noticed middle of the fight?
We had talked about it, and then even at I think it was at when we did the face-offs, I looked at him, I was like, man, this guy's leg's pretty skinny. So went out there through the first one, I was like, oh, that looked like it hurt him, so I kept on doing it.
And I think you went for a standing arm triangle somewhere in the first round. Was that close at all to being locked in?
I thought he tapped, honestly. But, he didn't, I guess. And that was that.
Hey, Gabe, over here.
Oh, what's up, Gabe?
What's up, man?
I haven't seen you since 2018.
Exactly, reunited.
What's good?
You know what? I've seen you on the local show. You've done a lot of great work. You've had some great performances. Were there those UFC jitters with the full camp or with more training anyway going into this one?
Nah, not really UFC jitters whatsoever. I don't really get performance jitters. I like to fight. I love to fight. So it's not really jitters whatsoever. It's kind of like just excited to go out there and perform and do what I love to do.
How has the experience lived up to, I guess, what you thought being in the UFC would be? The last one, it kind of happened so fast. This time you've had a minute to say you're a UFC fighter. Just how's that been for you?
Yeah, I wasn't really able to take it all in last time because of how fast everything went. This time it was cool, like I even though I was injured when I knew about the fight, and I was just like, oh, it's cool, I still got some time. That whole experience and coming here, and last time when I got here fight week, I was running around everywhere getting MRIs and like CAT scans and all this stuff because I haven't fought in forever, getting all these things cleared. This time we showed up on Tuesday chilling. I was like, oh man, I get to fight on Saturday. It's just super cool. And the UFC, they take care of you. The PI Institute is amazing. I was like a kid in a candy store inside there. It's super dope. And then they take care of all your meals and all the rehydration. UFC's dope. I'm trying to stay here for a very long time.
This is your second fight at 170, but you've had a lot of fights at 155. You've had some great performances. Do you plan to go up and down, or do you plan to stay at 170?
I honestly like 170 a lot. I'm not saying I will never do 55 again. Talk to my coach about it. Maybe a nutritionist. The cuts were, I wouldn't say super hard, but I definitely was doing them wrong. But at 170, I got hit by people that knock everybody else out, and their power doesn't faze me. So, and it looks like I hurt them. So I think 170 is a perfectly fine place for me to be.